Okay, I'm back. Let's see if this needs to be adjusted just a little. And we have renaming tens or hundreds to subtract. I know we've done a lot of this. We'll just do it quickly and try not to give you too much to do. But we are only going to do this, I think, one day. But there may be one more day with thousands. I can't remember. So let's look at this. So if we have 243... and we want to subtract 17. So let's look. If the bottom is bigger, you must borrow. That's just a rule you can learn. If the bottom is bigger, you can borrow, because you can't have 3 and you can't take 7 from that. So what we can do is what? We can take one of these groups of 10. So now we only have 3 here, and we can put it over here just for temporary. 13 minus 7 is 6. 3 minus 1 is 2 minus nothing is. All right, we can also do it if we have to borrow for the tens place. So we have 415. We have 109. Subtract. Wait a minute. That is still the ones place. I don't want to do that problem. I want to get one that has hundreds. Let's look at this one. 326. Minus 175. All right, what is 6 minus 5? Can we subtract that? Is the bottom bigger? Nope, we can subtract it. 1. Is the bottom bigger? Yes. So we can borrow a group of hundreds and turn it back to tens. How many tens are in a group of 100? 10 of them. So if you put 10 over here, you have 12, because you had 2 groups of 10 plus a 10 group of 10 is 12 groups of 10. 12 minus 7 is 5. 2 minus 1 is 1. It's that easy. And we've been doing this for a while. So what I want you to do, I want you to do the odd numbers. Circle 3, 5, 7, excuse me, 9, 11, 13. Okay? Show this to Mama, so she'll know. Go get her. If she's not with you, go get her so she'll know. Because I did not circle them on your sheet. And Mama, if he misses any, make him do one more. For every problem he misses, make him do one more. All right, on the back side, let's do the even numbers. So let's do 2, 4, 6, 8. 2, 4, 6, 8. Leon, can you circle them? All right, let's do the story problems together. So pause your video if you want to work on those, but I don't want you working while I'm talking. Eyes on me. 1, 2, 3. So listen and read this out loud with me. I can't hear you. All right, are you with me? Number 9. Haley and Horatio found 248 shellfish. That's one fact. There were 57 shellfish that were too small to keep. How many shellfish did Haley and Horatio keep? Are we putting things together? Are we comparing? Are we finding out how many are left? What's that you say? We're finding out how many are left, because some of them had to be put back, so how many were left? So in the box, what are we going to write down on top? The biggest number, 248. Okay, how many did they put back? 57. Be sure your ones and your tens line up. You don't want the 5 in the hundreds place, because they didn't have 500. They had 50. Now we're going to subtract, because how many left means you are subtracting. 8 minus 7 is 4 minus 5. Oops, that's a problem. 5 is bigger. The bottom is bigger. We're going to have to borrow a whole set of hundreds. So mark out the hundreds and put 1, because 2 take away 1 leaves 1. And put a 1 in front of your 4. So it's now 14 groups of 10. 14 minus 5 is 1 minus nothing is. And what answer did you get? Write it in the blank. Does yours match mine? If not, you need to go back and refigure it. You do not have to write down the whole phrase going this way with the little circles. Pause your video if you need to do that one again. Let's look at number 10. Families in Cape Cod often go shellfishing. Mrs. Lee found 110 shellfish. That was Mr. Lee. Mr. Lee found 110. Mrs. Lee found 67. The children Zachary and Star found 83. How many shellfish did the family find? Did it ask us who found the most? Did it ask us how many were left? Did it ask us how many they found in all? Did it say in all? How do we know? Because it told us what Mr. Lee found, what Miss Lee found, and what the children found. And it said how many did they find. It wants to know all of them. So when we know all, we have to add. So what are you going to write down? Work your problem. I'm going to work mine, and we'll see if your answer matches mine. All right, I really don't know how much time to give you, so I'm just going to give you a few more seconds. All right, let's look. 110 plus 67 plus 83. Can I write those in a different order? Could I start with 83 on the top? Or 67 on the top and 110 at the bottom? Yes, because we learned that commutative property of addition means you can change the add-ins. It does not change the answer. Doesn't matter what you put in the bowl first. We're just finding out how much is in the whole bowl. 260. They found 260 shells. On the bottom, the only ones I want you to do are 13 and 16. Again, show mama. 13 and 16. You do not have to do all of those. Okay? That's a good workout for you. It's good to practice borrowing. It helps you with your facts, and it helps you to remember how to borrow. Because remember, we have to do something at least, I think it is 266 times before the brain puts it in that storage that it can recall frequently. So it's just practice today. So I hope you have a good time doing your math. Just set your mind to doing it. Remember, the train starts slow, but once you get to going, you're chugging down the track. So I know you can do it. And I will see you for flashcard practice.